up Survivor Series.
A battle of the best will go down this Sunday as Raw and SmackDown wage war. Hello everyone, I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now with a look ahead at Survivor Series presented by Tap Out. The Dead Man emerged for the first time 30 years ago and competed at Survivor Series 18 times during his career, tied with Kane for the most ever. At Survivor Series 2001, Undertaker was part of Team WWE alongside The Rock, Kane, and Big Show as they took down the Alliance in one of the greatest Survivor Series matches ever. In all, the iconic superstar went 13-5 all-time in Survivor Series matches heading into his final farewell. The Phenom isn't the only one who brings a rich past into Survivor Series, as Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns' budding rivalry is set to reach another level. Reigns dominated McIntyre in 2019 with 3 wins, including one at WrestleMania 35 and eliminating the Scottish superstar at last year's Survivor Series. As the calendar flipped, McIntyre began turning the tables as he eliminated Reigns in the Royal Rumble match to book his WrestleMania ticket. After a loss at WWE Hell in a Cell, McIntyre was ecstatic to once again reach the mountaintop by toppling Orton. Now that McIntyre reclaimed the title, Reigns is ready for a battle for sports entertainment supremacy. Reigns has established himself as the head of the table, but the WWE Champion wants to slam him right through it.
And the big man can sit at the head of the table, I don't care. He can sit at the side of the table, he can hide under the table, but I'm gonna flip that thing around, knock his teeth down his throat, and finally do something that somebody, anybody, needs to do. So why not be this guy? I'm gonna humble that man.
The only singles loss the big dog has at Survivor Series came from a Money in the Bank cash-in by Sheamus in 2015. Could history repeat itself with The Miz lurking with the contract this year? The A-lister has been focused on Drew McIntyre and his WWE title since Monday night, but The Miz has never shied away from a shocking cash-in, as he nearly did 10 years ago. In the women's division, Asuka will take on Sasha Banks in the first matchup of the Raw Women's Champion versus the SmackDown Women's Champion since 2017. And at that Survivor Series, the Queen Charlotte Flair defeated Alexa Bliss in a Blue Brand victory. The Empress of Tomorrow is 3-1-1 all-time against the Boss, with the only loss by countout to lose the Raw Women's title. Banks has been on top of the world as the SmackDown Women's title and her role on The Mandalorian. But will the Boss be able to solve Asuka this time around? In another champion versus champion matchup, Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn will face off against US Champion Bobby Lashley for the second time ever. The Almighty dispatched Zayn at Money in the Bank 2018, but the Intercontinental title holder hopes to turn things around into a matchup of smarts versus strengths.
I am a master strategist. I am a genius. And more than that, I am the Intercontinental Champion, which means I am the champion of every country, every continent. I am the champion of the people. Do you understand? Le champion du peuple, el campeón del pueblo. Bata del Alam, the worldly man, the champion that represents everybody. You represent one country, the United States. I am gonna school you, Bobby. I am gonna school you. You have no idea what's coming your way.
Also, the New Day will meet the Street Profits for the first time in a battle of generational tandems. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are a perfect 4-0 at WWE pay-per-views to start their career. The Street Profits had a close eye on the New Day's match against the Hurt Business last week. The duo is now out to make history against a group that paved the way. After a grueling match against Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, will Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods be able to bounce back 6 days later? Major fireworks are in store for both Survivor Series elimination matches between Team Raw and Team SmackDown. The men's Red Brand squad has an explosive mix of skill and experience that has proved dangerous for all parties so far. Braun Strowman leads the way as the member of the winning team in the last 3 Survivor Series showdowns. The Monster tied a record with 4 eliminations in the 2018 Interbrand battle. Keith Lee excelled in his debut last year as he pushed Reigns to the limit as the final man eliminated in the match. The Phenomenal One has tried to take the reins of a chaotic Team Raw, but has yet to get everyone on the exact same page. Can Styles get the squad's act together before Sunday? And on the Blue Brand's end, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins have struggled in elimination match showdowns at 1-5 combined all time. King Corbin, on the other hand, is undefeated at Survivor Series with wins in both 2017 and 2019. Will Team SmackDown follow a path towards the greater good, or will someone exert their will over the squad? In the women's elimination match, the Red Brand team has brought mayhem of their own, with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax viciously imposing their agendas. The women's tag team champions injured Mandy Rose last week, and Jax has built a streak of slamming through fellow teammate Lana through the announce table. Despite the friction, Jax is 3-0 all-time at Survivor Series, and the only person to ever eliminate her is Becky Lynch. The EST of WWE was on the winning side in her debut last year, and will hope to bring home the victory for the Blue Brand this year. So, will it be Raw or SmackDown taking home the bragging rights as the best of the best this year? So don't miss Survivor Series this Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Make it feel right.